Okay, good. So we will talk about these accuracy, communication, product, process. Okay, good. Now, so we said on the left is accuracy, on the right is communication. So, can someone read the first one? The first, yes.
Showing and understanding that letters can be combined to form words and producing letter shapes, including capital letters.
What is this? Accuracy. It's about what?
It's about
Letter.
Yeah. To form words and producing letters or letter shapes and capital letters. Good. So here there is a poem, and you have to complete this poem, which means I don't care about grammar mistakes. I care about your ideas. Here the focus is how to greet. What expressions to use when you greet people. Again, it's communication. Okay, yes. And the last one. Yes.
Responding to greetings and invitations in short notes is a model.
Yeah, responding. How to respond. What expressions to use. Again, communication. You see that we have two ways of teaching writing. You can try to develop students' accuracy or develop students' communication, how to communicate their ideas. Okay, good. Now, for the stages, we talked about speaking, reading, and listening. We said there are three stages. It is the pre, the while, and the post. It's the same for writing. We have pre-writing, while writing, and post-writing. Now, what do we have in pre-writing?
brainstorming.
Huh?
Brainstorming.
Yes, brainstorming ideas. Okay. Making notes. And planning. So you don't have, sorry. So number 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Can you write the 1, 2, 3 is pre-writing.
Yes.
Okay. So we said number 1. Yes, this is the task. Brainstorming, making notes, and planning is pre-writing. Writing a draft. Why? So write a draft, an incomplete piece of writing which is left to be altered later. It's a why? Editing, reading through, making corrections. Why? Produce another draft. Why? Yeah, proofreading. It can be post. It can be why.
Yes.
Yeah, we will explain. Post-writing is something else. Once they finish writing, you can give them a question. So what was difficult about writing? What do you think? Do you agree that smoking is very bad for health? It's like a discussion, okay? It's another task. It's somehow similar, but in writing, we use planning more than outlining. Because planning has got two. Number 1, developing ideas, generating ideas. And number 2, organizing your ideas. Question? Okay, good. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to this one, okay? So here, when we talk about accuracy, so we have two. We talk about speaking, accuracy, and fluency. When we talk about writing, accuracy, and communicating ideas. For accuracy, we talked about spelling, how to write the words, spelling correctly, forming letters correctly, joining letters together correctly, punctuation correctly, using correct layouts, the form, the structure, choosing the right vocabulary, using grammar correctly, and using paragraphs. This is what we call accuracy in writing. For communicating ideas, using appropriate style, yes, please, style and register. We'll talk about the advanced vocabulary, or organizing ideas in a helpful way. I'm interested in your ideas. Are they organized or not? I don't care about grammar mistakes. Joining words and sentences clearly, okay. Using appropriate functions, like what? Like narrating, requesting, complaining. Then we have summarizing, expressing main points or ideas in a few clear words. So these are the two types or two subskills when it comes to writing. Good. Now, these stages are very clear, very obvious. Number one, which is the pre-writing, is planning. In planning, we said we have two. Number one is developing ideas. From the very beginning, you ask students, what do you know about smoking? What do you know about immigration? And their job is to brainstorm. Write as many ideas as you can. I don't care, just write, just write. Now, once they finish writing the ideas, second question is organizing. Can you put them into 5 categories or 3? Causes, effects, solutions. If you are talking about hobbies, can you put them into 2 groups? Dangerous hobbies and easy or interesting or difficult hobbies, okay? Then they put them together. This is what we call it planning. You generate, you develop ideas, then organize them. Now, they organize the ideas. What they have to do? To write the first draft. To join these ideas together and write paragraph 1, paragraph 2, etc. This is writing the first draft. Then we have editing, redrafting, and proofreading. Editing, you check if there is a mistake or not, if there is a punctuation mistake, if there is a missing word. And then redrafting and proofreading at the end, the last, to see if there are still other mistakes or not. Proofreading here is we use correction pen. If there are still other mistakes or not. Okay, so these are the stages. Okay, and some people they may say there are 5 or 6 stages. There is number 1 planning, number 2 drafting, number 3 editing, number 4 redrafting, number 5 proofreading. But all they go to the same direction. So 1, 2, and then 3. Okay.
For proofreading, is it a teacher's task or a learner's task?
I mean, all the time is a learner. But you can interfere if there is something wrong. You see? When we talk about editing, you are going to check if there are some mistakes or not. But how can you edit? It can be pair correction. Or we start with self-correction. You correct yourself. Then you exchange, you swap, you switch your writing. You give your write to your friend, and then you underline if there are mistakes. Okay, this is peer correction. Because at the end, you have to adopt the learner-centered approach. You can easily correct students, but they will not learn a lot. But if they correct it themselves, they can. Yeah. This is what we call peer correction. So, yeah, now you write the first draft. Okay, finish the first draft. Good. Now I want you to swap. Okay, take this one. Okay, this is your writing. This is your writing. I want you just to underline. Don't correct. Just underline the mistake. And they underline each other's mistake. Then they discuss if it's a mistake or not. Okay. Then they write the final draft. And at the end, the teacher, if there is something wrong, the teacher corrects. Okay.